Happy Friday, y'all. I got my microphone on. Um, I know it looks beautiful, doesn't it? At 10:30 this morning, we had already hit 101 heat index, which I know that happens to a lot of people in a lot of southern states and out west, but this is hot for Delaware. And of course, the wind last night was from the north. That's great. It blows into the chicken coop. Tonight, it's from the south, which is behind me, which means it doesn't blow into the chickens. So I did not sleep well just because I had Chaos who's restless. He survived the day and the night. Um, I do believe, as I had mentioned in a short I made, Chaos and Romeo got flea drop toxicity. All the other 7 were fine. But for whatever reason, Chaos, I can say I'm not sorry. I've got blueberries in my hand and the egg uh, basket. And so I can sorry, my hose. This is like really awkward. But I'm gonna be real, show you, because sometimes it's just really awkward doing stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna set these down. That's my basket and my bag of frozen wild blueberries. But again, I can say I wasn't surprised with Chaos. I almost second guessed myself without giving him drops, just because Chaos is uh, starting entering his 15th year, and 12 of those years he has been an outdoor kitty, and he's skinny. A lot of it, I think, is the heat, and he's always been skinny. But he he just seems a little more frail lately. But and I've been treating his ears because the mosquitoes, they go after his black ears. I don't know what it is about his ears, but with a uh, an oil, a cedar oil, which they don't like, and it doesn't bother him so much. He'll handle that better. He doesn't like the lemongrass oil or that on him. So there's Laddie and Flowers' corn garden. And because it's been too hot and I'm still a week out, well, Wednesday was a full week, I'm still fighting whatever this is I have. I sound better, but I'm waking up with a lot of head congestion and coughing that, has that taste of mucusy taste. Um, I've never had such powerful, so hasn't been so powerful that I've been able to really hawk it up. I know it sounds gross, but it has really so I'm sure I'm swallowing a bunch, but that doesn't, hey, back off, mister. Sorry, Laddie's acting a little froggy this morning. Say hi, Laddie. Stop being a jerk. He and Cosmo have been crowing their asses off, to put it nicely. That's as nice as I can say it. I've heard them all morning. I don't know what's up with them. I thought I heard a little bitty tiny sad crow, and I thought, oh my God. If y'all are having a competition, that one's sad. But he was born on the 9th of May. I can't imagine Drago already crowing, but crazier things have happened. What are you doing? You don't even lay under there. So, yeah, for whatever reason, that was Flower squawking. So, I'm using the selfie stick, but pardon if this is a little swingy. I try to make sure that this is vertigo friendly, but sometimes it's just tough. I'm so busy multitasking, and that's kind of part of my um, ADHD is always doing too many things at one time. Come on, back off. So, hey, coming together. No, I don't want you in here with me. I don't want you in here with me, Cosmo. Come on, get. So, We're gonna have to lure him back out because when I'm not holding the bar and just gathering eggs, is when, see, he's racing to the gate. He likes to take the opportunity uh, to get the mama. So yeah, yesterday I didn't get the eggs. We got the 106 yesterday, but they haven't been out that long. Most of my girls are afternoon layers. I don't know what that's about, but make sure nobody's laid in a weird place because they do things like that every now and then. I need to do some coop cleaning. I haven't in the last week and a half. Well, since I've been sick, just because it's been so hot, and to put a mask on would have. I mean, I was having enough trouble with breathing and coughing, and this was hanging up, and this had your grit in it. Don't stand in the water, so I'm going to water their area down to refresh their waters and give them some frozen blueberries. But I think I'm going to refresh their pool from the back side, from the other side of the fence, just so I don't have to deal with jerk face. Oops, sorry. But let's see. I'm going to go on the back side of the fence to give them their. You want some blueberries? Which means tonight I'll have to be very careful when I go in there and what shoes I'm wearing. Come here, Flower. Come on, want some blueberries? Oops, sorry, they're not. Sorry. They're like, Mom, you suck. One thing about frozen blueberries is that they thaw so quick. Okay. So while I'm walking around, I'm going to close this gate just so I don't have to carry my stick and fight off Handsome Boy. Now, I do find when it's really hot, they really dig the frozen blueberries. They don't care if they're semi-frozen. The young ones are still getting used to them. But they're the teens. I did see Drago this morning. I was looking out the bathroom window, and Drago was trying to practice covering. And I think it was Lily, but she squawked, and of course, he quit. So back here is where it's still in shade. I figure it's already, I don't know, it's probably noon now. I did go back to sleep this morning because I did not sleep well at all. It was just miserable. For one, I was on high alert to Laddie. I mean, geez, chaos. I was having trouble breathing. I was still coughing. It's like when I lay down, my cough gets worse. All right, you guys, that's a half a bag. That's a pound of frozen blueberries, which my neighbors get a lot of these, through a senior program, and they can't eat them all, and they don't drink smoothies, so they can't eat them as fast. And their freezer was really getting full of frozen blueberries. And like, could you use frozen blueberries? I'm like, oh heck yeah. I said, besides my chickens loving them, I like to do a smoothie on occasion. So right now I'm watering the wildflowers. These that made the big white flowers, there's still one alive right here. That one has just died off. It's not broken. It's got plenty of water. I think maybe that was the first one to bloom. So maybe it just, once it does all its blooms, it just dies off. But these giant marigolds are just awesome. It's only through these wildflower mixes that I've ever seen marigolds get 4 feet tall. This big beauty is taller than me now, and it still hasn't made any flowers. I don't know what. Do you have any? So hopefully it will make flowers. I've still got a buds right there on this one, and a little yellow one looks like it's going to pop out there. Still got lots of the pink and magenta, and I've still got this little flower that only blooms at night. Look, we got another corn growing. Unless they're in a bad place, I just let them grow and see what happens. You know, I doubt it would be something edible, but it could be something I could steam and cool off and be edible for the chickens. I put that blue dish back over the side and they've kicked it back out again. So yeah, it's easier for me to water their area from the back side. The hose only goes so far on this side, but I'm going to water down the dust bathing area. They dust bathe and they hang out there in the pavilion. That little square stays shaded all day, but the sun, this tree will in the next hour, hour and a half, start shading this area back again. But I'm going to dump out their pool, top off their waters, and make sure they've got plenty of cool places to lay. And you saw my chocolate cherry sunflower. So I'm kind of safe when I'm carrying the hose, but I'm going to leave. You guys are going to stay in here while I'm doing this because you're just being a little too froggy for Mom today. Yeah, I'm putting his water. There's your water right here, and you still got blueberries, and you'll be fine in there for the next 10-15 minutes. That way I don't have to carry my stick of my caution stick. So that takes care of the outdoor cats, which is Nomad is the feral that has adopted us. I don't know why I keep calling her feral. She was a feral, but now she's not domesticated, but she definitely has adopted us. I have noticed that year round she's living in our yard, under the brush, in the bushes. She gets on the back porch in the winter during bad weather. There's several old cat carriers that we've had over the years that have like broke a latch, or they're too big, or the handle broke. I repurpose them. Oops, sorry about that spin. I repurpose them outside as little cat cubbies, and I've always done that because there's always been so many ferals around here. Milton, though our population's grown, especially during the pandemic, people wanting to get out of the cities, we still have a lot of just resort people, and even a lot of the people who live back there in that housing addition where every house is attached. It's horrible, no air, but you know, they don't have to mow their own lawn. Everything's taken care of. Hold a second, my phone's acting weird. Low battery. You had half when I came out here. So anyway, still only got these little round, I think it's going to be a patty pan. Let's see if we can see it. There's one of the squashes. Move. And I saw a little one on here that looked just like it, but it was dead. It was like mush, so I don't know what was up with that. But why these are getting some water. Because all of our percentages of rain every day, we are not getting any. I pretty much quit babying the tomatoes. I'm still getting cucumbers, but everything out here needs a drink. So, yeah, that's the chocolate. They call it cherry chocolate or something like that. Other ones haven't busted open. I have a feeling that one up top, it's either going to look like this one, or could be purple. And I might have mixed them together. I still haven't found the little pouch that I had like 10 varieties of sunflower seeds. And I only opened a few of them because I felt that I was late in the season planting them. And so I didn't want to waste all my seed because it was not cheap. That sounds horrible, but when you're on a fixed income, flowers are something that is a perk. I mean, I used to just go crazy. Couldn't let me get near a home and garden store or anywhere like that. But since Paul is no longer paying me for housekeeping, I am much broker. Though I'm still doing the housekeeping because I live in it. I have to do it. Hoping things change. Hoping he gets his account straightened out. But he still knows he needs to buy me a car by the end of September. Otherwise, he can be in a world of hurt. But anyway, enough of that. It's all sad and blah, blah, blah. So I'm hoping that maybe these two here that are smaller, that they will be, I think the heat sucking battery, that they might be the purple ones. So I'm going to give everything over here a good drink after I water the chickens, change out their pool. I have a place where I can reach in the fence here and dump it out. Okay, so it's dumped out. It got really scrubbed the other day. I do believe I videoed that. And I'm going to refill it here in a sec. But I'm going to turn this phone off. The battery says it's getting low. And it is so hot out here. I'm dripping. I'm probably going to end up soaking my mic with sweat. And I think the heat, you know, I'm done with summer, and people are like, it's just August, just like August, September. I know, but I'm done with it. This has been one of the most miserable summers I can remember. So there's Laddie. Are you weeding? Are you weeding around your corn? He's like, you don't have to weed around corn. I know, okay. There's their flowers. They are dandelions, but they're still flowers. And there's Miss Flower. So I'm going to end this. You guys have a great weekend. Like I said, Chaos, he made it through the night. He's better today. He's eating and drinking. He is still off balance and has a few tremors. Romeo acts like he's kind of hallucinating, like running around like crazy, but he's eating and drinking too. I think probably just the different ways the chickens deal with it. But I'm going to get my eggs in before they hatch spontaneously, get the waters finished, and I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Please give me a thumbs up. Like and share my videos if you like hearing me ramble and talk about my chickens. And you can see they're all still over there along that line of shade, eating the pound and a half of blueberries I poured out for them. It's a 2.5 pound bag, and I have a little under half left. So yeah, I gotta take care of my babies. So all right, you guys have a great weekend. Bye.